cosmic mind of the universe. When I was in college, I was lucky enough to get involved in spontaneous theater. I was a member of Joe Salas's Playback Theater, a theatrical performance that took stories from the audience and played them out in improvisational theater. My twin brother Jack and I have been doing this all our lives since we were toddlers, playing characters borrowed from TV. We became friends with some creative arts students at college who were into their own variant of Dungeons and Dragons type roleplay. From 1984 to 1994, we created a world called Celestion together on Bill Thorpe's porch. We rolled the dice and talked in funny voices and enjoyed the creative fire of creating a world of fantasy. Jack and I became game designers, taught and encouraged by Bill, who is a creative genius in his own right. Later, we expanded this joy into live adventure theater events where we would invite about 100 people to a private cosplay weekend where we dressed in costume and character and created spontaneous adventures in the woods and fields of upstate New York with a crowd of fellow artists, actors, musicians, and mystics performing for each other scenarios that were created to entertain and delight the players. We put treasures in the woods and created a conflict to solve. It was the greatest artistic endeavor I ever did, and I loved it. One time, we had a demon hunt, where we came together to fight Dirkus the Demon, sacred spelled backwards, another bit of Thorpe genius. I played a demon hunter, Asilamar the Elder. We hunted the demon and eventually overcame him. The demon was played by Jimmy Lee Thorpe in great style, with robes flowing and a hidden tape in his cloak, playing scary sounds. Fantastic. After the event, we were riding home and stopped at the Roscoe Diner on Route 17. The diner's motto is "Meet me at the Roscoe." We were still in our costumes, and the people at the diner got a kick out of our wizard costumes as we explained we had just come from an event. Suddenly, a man approached our table and asked my twin brother if he was Jamie. Jack pointed to me, and I instantly recognized the man. When I was a young teen, I interned at a mental health unit outpatient program as a counselor at a place in Glens Falls called Karma, 10 years before in the 1970s. He was one of the outpatients who swore he was suffering from demon possession. One night he lost it and started acting violently, throwing things around and screaming in a frenzy. I restrained him and held him down until he stopped. He told me after that he believed I had wrestled the demon out of him and he was never bothered by it again. I absolutely do not believe in demons, but he did. And here he was, over 10 years later, meeting me at the Roscoe after I had attended a fictional demon hunt as a demon hunter. Some say mystic perception is mere coincidence and hit or miss, but what are the odds that this man would find me there at the Roscoe just at that time? I was expounding on the wonderful power of synchronicity while we were leaving the restaurant to my friends when the license plate of the car in front of us leaving the parking lot of the restaurant read, "Oh, Jamie." We are beloved of the universe for facing the greatest challenge an immortal soul can face, human life. It constantly reminds us, through synchronicity, meaningful coincidences that happen in the outside world but have a specific personal meaning to the person perceiving it, that we are one with the cosmic mind.